Testing, 1, 2, testing.
You sent me a penis line. Literally, that's all it was. Are you still awake? I think. Wait, what time was it?
Is that decline?
It's like 1 o'clock. It was close. Like, I think I saw it like right before, and then I was just like, no.
That's fair. That's fair.
I was going to bed, so I was just like, yeah, probably not.
Yeah, that's fair. There was no purpose behind it, so.
You are my summer, there is no other. I wanna let it go, with summer in Montenegro. Under my Schweizerska in Australia, ono što imamo, draga tija, to srce balkansko i more japansko, svima ću pričati da moje leto si.
I don't know what happened to that. I'm not sure if it needs to be upgraded. Thanks, dude. Oh, frick. That was
FaceTime you and say hi, Nino, goodbye.
need that music cord.
Here you go, bitch.
They're on.
Oh, dang it. Are you kidding?
Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon and welcome to today's contest. Mid-America Nazarene University and the NAIA are committed to promoting character-driven intercollegiate athletics. The NAIA Champions of Character program empowers student athletes, coaches, officials, and fans to demonstrate at all times what character truly means in a competitive arena. Please refrain from using profanity as you support your team. The NAIA encourages respect between opponents and sportsmanship in all contests. Thank you for your support and enjoy the game. Today's NAIA National Tournament opening round match is between the 19th ranked Lakers of Roosevelt University and your 16th ranked Mid-America Nazarene University Pioneers. The Lakers entered today's contest 16-3-2, your Pioneers 14-5-1. Now the starting lineups. First for the visiting Lakers of Roosevelt University. Number 2, Jaime Zepeda. Number 3, Brandon Asher. Number 5, Luis Ortiz. Number 8.
7.
Number 7, Omar Guzman.
7's out there, so is 8.
Number 12, Josh Ponce.
Who's number 7?
My fault.
What number is he on deck stats?
Number 13,
Terrazas?
Jose Garcia. Number 14, Miguel Acosta. Number 7, Alex Terrazes. Number 19, Evan Trichta.
Coach, have I missed any? I just got one more, I think. I got 2 more, my bad.
Number 23, Oscar Gaitan. Number 33, Jesus Velasco. Lakers are coached by Graham Brennan. Now the starting lineup for your Mid-America Nazarene University Pioneers. The captain, a senior out of Santiago, Chile, number 17, Alvi Beltran. Sophomore goalkeeper out of Santiago, Chile, number 1, Juan Pablo Riesco. A junior out of Montreal, Quebec, number 2, Fransley Zeffren. A senior out of Kerguelen, France, number 3, Stefan Philippe. A freshman out of Alpen, Germany, number 4, Johannes Kaisers. A junior out of Kansas City, Missouri, number 6, Cameron Wallace. A junior out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, number 7, Eduardo Herringer. A senior out of Riverside, California, number 9, Eddie Morales. A senior out of Concord, California, number 11, Lucas Machado. A sophomore out of Santiago, Chile, number 14, Matias Cabello. And a junior out of Overland Park, Kansas, number 15, Bryce McClanahan. The Pioneers are coached by Kevin Wardlaw. He is assisted by Spencer Stale. At this time, would you please rise as we honor America through the playing of our national anthem. Your officials for this afternoon's contest, the fourth official, Mitchell Parkhill. the junior assistant referee, Mark Tiemann, the senior assistant referee, Rob Kyle, and the referee, Ken Bartkowski.
I should have paid attention that the jerseys were different between light and dark. This circle? No, they circled the names.
Welcome to Mid-America Nazarene University, Pioneer Field, for today's 2015 NAIA Men's Soccer National Championship opening round match between the Roosevelt University Lakers, ranked number 19 in the country, and your Mid-America Nazarene University Pioneers, ranked number 16 in the country. Pioneers represent the Heart of America Athletic Conference, and the Roosevelt University Lakers represent the Chicagoland Collegiate Athletic Conference. I am Sports Information Director Chad Jenkins. I will be joined shortly by play-by-play man extraordinaire Gordy Wetmore. How are we doing today, Gordy?
I'm well, Chad. It's very cold out here.
It is cold. We are exposed, so you're welcome. We'll get you the starters pretty soon. We are about to get underway. We're going to have two camera angles for you today. Show them angle number 2 real quick. Very fancy. And we are underway here. The opening whistle has blown, and go for it, Gordy.
Possession back here to the Pioneers.
We won't be saying much. We don't know what we're talking about in the first place, so.
There's a lot of truth in that statement, unfortunately. Excuse me.
But it's a national tournament, so we thought we'd provide some sort of commentary.
We'll let you know the officials today. Our fourth official is Mitchell Parkhill. The junior assistant referee is Mark Tiemann. Senior assistant referee is Rob Kyle. The referee in the middle of the field with the whistle is Ken Bartkowski.
Starting for the Lakers, Jesus Velasco is the keeper. Jamie Zepeda in the midfield. Brandon Asher as the defender. Luis Ortiz, defender. Omar Guzman, midfield. Josh Ponce,
That's correct.
like De Leon, the dude who, anyway.
Yes.
Midfielder, Jose Garcia is a forward. Miguel Acosta, defender. Alex Terrazas as a midfielder. I probably should have rolled my R's on that one, but
Garazas.
yeah, I am incapable. Even, ooh, that's a nice one. Tricta, that's better.
Of course, the coach did tell me that he might be mispronouncing the name because he said that that's at least what they tell him to say.
And Oscar Gaitan. Oscar Gaitan is a midfielder for the Pioneers. Juan Pablo Reisco as keeper. Fransley Zephyrin, defender. Stefan Philippe, defender. Johannes Kaisers, defender. Cam Wallace up front as they fight right in front of us here.
A lot of contact here right in front of our table. And Roosevelt, the Lakers, will come out with it. Looking for a ball over the top.
Kaisers handles that with his head. He is starting along with Wallace, Eduardo Herringer in the midfield. Eddie Morales as a forward. Lucas Machado forward. Matias Cabello. It's a foul on number 14 for the Lakers.
That's Miguel Acosta.
No screwing around today. It's Nationals. He's going to make him kick it from where the foul occurred. Cabello as a midfielder, Bryce McClanahan midfielder, and Alvaro Beltran as a defender. And play resumes.
decent crowd out here. We're looking at probably, what, 50 degrees here?
Oh, it's not 50. 50.
40s, high 40s with
Yeah.
wind.
It's in the 40s. Very sunny, but windy.
Yeah, the wind is what
Yeah.
certainly makes it worse. Possession on the far side of the field for, excuse me, the Lakers. Lakers are in all green. Pioneers, blue shorts, white tops with red accent.
Lakers refer to Lake Michigan as they are from downtown Chicago.
Ball over the top, was able to get a head on it. That was Evan Trichta. It scooped up into the hands of Juan Pablo Reyesco.
The address for Roosevelt is right there on Michigan Avenue, so literally downtown Chicago.
Really?
My old stomping grounds.
Well, they're used to cold wind then.
Yeah.
Pioneers playing possession in the back and looking to work it up. That's their game.
Let's go, tempo, boys, tempo!
Trying to turn as McClanahan is not able to. Dispossessed. Lakers looking to counter.
Tackle!
Trying to play the ball ahead to Trichta. He would have been offside, most likely. In the corner is Philippe, giving pursuit. Is Trichta from the Lakers. Back to Rasco, and we switched over to the right side now. Beltran carrying it.
Stretch us, Eddie, stretch us!
Herringer. Looking for Machado. Is able to keep it in bounds.
Tempo!
Far side of the field. Philippe up to Morales. Long ball up into the box. Looking for Wallace. He'll be able to bring it down. Not able to keep it at his feet, and it's one over.
Foul is on number 8, Guzman. What did you see there, Mr. Ref?
It looked like he was coming laterally into the player. I think the argument that the Pioneers want to make is that he came in with an elbow. I don't think that was the case, but he was definitely coming laterally into the player instead of vertically. As I mean, that's common across sports, basketball and soccer. That when you're going for a ball, you have to respect the space of the opponent.
Cabello with this service.
Nice left-footed ball in. Over to Morales. Shot just over the top of the bar.
He
Oh,
was
my
wide
goodness.
Open.
Somehow escaped a mark, and when the ball dumped in front of him on the near post, he looked to put it on frame and just lofted it over the bar.
He was able to settle in time right before the defender got there.
With a caped ball girl running for it. I believe that's a blanket, though. She's just
Caped, yeah.
running with a blanket swaying in the wind. Big ball over the top. Zephyrin clears it out.
Stay in. It does.
Lakers were looking for Omar Guzman. Left-footed cleared by Philippe. I'm sorry, by Zephyrin. Drops all the way back to the keeper, Valesco. Big right-footed clear, overestimated by Philippe.
Wind is against the Pioneers right now. Well, it's kind of blowing in our faces a little bit.
For a ball in and nobody home for the Lakers, and that will make its way back to Juan Pablo Reyesco. We'll call him Juan P for the rest of the broadcast. McClanahan over to Philippe on the far side.
It makes me happy to read the roster of these Lakers. Mount Prospect, Chicago, Mundelein, South Elgin. A lot of Mundelein, Wheeling, Joliet. My brother lives in Elgin right now.
Really? Well, the only one I understood in that was Joliet.
Yeah, they got a nice prison there.
I'm sure that's where. Never mind.
My cousin spent a couple of years in Joliet.
God bless him.
He did. It's a true story. Armed robbery. Isn't that
Wow.
fascinating? Son of a cop.
Really?
Yeah.
Isn't that how that always happens? Pastors' kids, cops' kids.
Yeah, no, not really.
Every child of a cop commits armed robbery. That's
I've seen it too many times.
that's a rule of thumb.
Right. Actually, awesome dude now. Like, good redemption story.
Awesome.
That had to be 25 years ago that happened.
Wow. But that kind of stuff follows you, man. As
Yeah.
far, I mean, the legal system itself.
Right.
I'm not referencing guilt. That's a whole different ballgame. But
Right.
Morales going down. Nothing going there. Oh boy. Beltran touches it back to Juan P. and he clears it away with the attacker breathing down his neck.
Yeah, my brother lives in Elgin. I grew up in Zion, Illinois, northeast corner.
Okay.
My dad is on the board at Moody Bible Institute, right down the street from Roosevelt. Spent plenty of time in my growing up years in Chicago. Good Lord, man.
What? No, that's
I'll probably bring up Chicago pizza. I'll probably bring up Chicago pizza at some point. And we'll have a discussion. I've introduced you to Giordano's, right?
Yeah.
You've been there. Have you been to any of the other ones?
Yeah, I've been to Giordano's, Gino's East.
Blue Malnati's?
Sure.
Did you hit up
No, I
Lou's?
haven't had that one.
Okay. We'll discuss that later. That'll be good fodder for these Chicago listeners. My in-laws are from Belvedere near Rockford. We're headed that way next week for Thanksgiving.
Misplayed out of bounds by Zephyrin. It'll be a throw-in for the Lakers in front of their bench.
Lots of yelling. Yeah, back there. Had a nice opening round banquet last night. These two teams plus volleyball, MNU volleyball and Union College volleyball, all combined for a hootenanny. Pioneers are not playing their game so far. Pioneers
No.
love to play possession, keep the ball on the turf, and the Lakers are making it difficult for them. It's a foul on Adu Herringer. Well, I didn't bring proper footwear, that's for sure. As Gordy ignores me and talks to his buddy Chris.
Yes, Chad, you did not bring proper footwear.
Yeah.
We'll get to that in a second. Restart here from
We'll revisit that shortly.
Juan P. is sitting on the near post.
That's not a good
All right,
spot.
there we go. Just readjusting the wall. Taking the restart is Garcia. Right foot in swinger looking near post. Ricochets off ahead, and that'll be a corner kick. That's the right call.
Who's taking it? The same guy?
See that from here.
Garcia takes the corner.
33:40 remaining here in the first. Got a couple attackers in front of Juan P. Defenders scattered about. That ball is in and just over the top of the goal. Poor
Dangerous
service
ball.
there.
Wampy didn't really. Is it Wampy? It shouldn't be Wampy with an M. I've been saying Wampy for 2 years.
Juan P.
Yeah.
But it does. It just kind of blends into Wampy.
Right. Which sounds better than Wampy. It's easier to say.
Wampy.
Anyway, he didn't look comfortable on that, so it was fortunate that it went over the bar.
Right. It did look awkward, but as far as a corner kick is concerned, that's not the ball that Roosevelt was looking for there.
No.
Probably credit to some degree the wind on that. But you have to factor that in as far as a corner kicker is concerned. Drops back to Valesco, the keeper, and he clears it up. Beltran one-times it up into the air.
Man, that was squared up nicely.
Morales looking for an offside. Over to McClanahan. He takes a right-footed strike just over the top of the goal, maybe wide to the left. Nice ball there.
You're getting those coughs are sneaking up on you for sure.
I'm sorry.
It's all right. We're gonna have sniffles and coughing throughout the broadcast, folks.
Try to do a big one every once in a while to get it out of my system.
Right. It scares the crap out of me as it's right in my ear.
Sure, our listeners are enjoying it as well.
Right.
Wallace left-footed up. Nobody home.
Another thing that was comforting for me during the coaches' conference calls, I got to hear that Chicago accent that I grew up with, and it's subtle, but but you can hear it, and it's not quite as strong as the super fans from SNL make it sound, but but it's the hard A. You get a good hard A when you're from Chicago. You're from Chicago, and you got to hit that O sharply too. It's like, so we're gonna start at 1 o'clock, that kind of thing. You lost your little fuzzy.
What?
On your microphone.
It's in my hand.
Yeah. No wonder you sound so sharp.
I believe that's a wind guard.
Yeah, and a cough suppressor.
Yes. Oh, ball ahead to Guzman. Nothing doing there. Oh, he'll give him the foul there. That's
Fransley on the foul there.
they did not need to foul him there.
Clock.
We'll stop the clock. They had two defenders on the player. He wasn't going anywhere. There's no reason to chop his ankles there.
And Fransley's incredible speed, he can make up for small mistakes like that too.
Right.
Now they'll have a good chance with this set piece here. It'll be Garcia once again.
25, 30 yards out here, just to the left of the goal as you're looking at it.
Garcia seems to be their set piece specialist. He's taking the corner and the 2 shots from here.
2 players standing over the ball, though. Oh, right into the ball. Thank you.
It's right into the gut of Machado, but it's a steel plate under that shirt. He's fine. Am I right? These guys are fit like crazy.
Yeah, no doubt.
You and I would be dead right now.
I worked out in a weight room for the first time in about 7 years this morning.
Why this morning specifically?
I had a free morning.
Okay.
And that'll be a Laker throwing in front of their bench.
Got it on camera 1. Nice. This is the first time we've used multiple cameras for our video streaming. Hope you enjoy that. We've got that other angle down the line here. You can't even see it, can you?
No.
It's hidden back behind the corner there. We thought we'd amp it up a little bit for nationals.
Lofted ball from Kaisers, won by the Lakers.
So how was your workout? Are you feeling it?
Oh yeah, that was bad. It was.
Did you overdo it?
No, I probably underdid it, but I just haven't worked with weights, and again, probably it's just horribly embarrassing with 7 years
since the start of college, basically.
Yeah, well, then 8, because it was in high school and weights class in high school.
Wow.
I mean, I've done cardio. Ball ahead to Morales, looking for the corner here, cleared away by the Lakers.
Good speed from Ortiz there. Morales can fly, and he was not gaining any ground on Ortiz.
You're throwing towards the corner. The caped ball girl.
Yeah. I don't know who that is. I think it's a track girl.
Okay.
Because I don't recognize her, but she looks like a track athlete.
Uh-huh.
And I don't know the track athletes because I haven't really done their roster or anything yet.
Big shove from Kaisers in the back of the Laker player. Everybody knew it.
Those Germans, known for their 2-handed shoves in the back.
Yeah, that's right.
Am I right?
That's a thing.
That is a launched goal kick.
Absolutely. Technically was not a goal kick, but from similar location.
That's true.
Looking for Morales. Cleared back up the line by the Lakers. One-touch play with Clanahan and Cabello here.
Roosevelt comes into the game 16-3-2 overall, 11-0-1 in the CCAC. That's impressive.
They've won the last 15 games they've played.
That's good.
Yeah. Oh, nice ball from Kaiser's up ahead. One time to cross the box looking for Wallace. We've got people standing in front of us, but Wallace, I believe, keeps it in bounds. Ricochets
They've got it on camera
out of
too.
bounds here for a
Wait, this is exactly why we got camera 2 right here.
Absolutely.
For this moment. I want to watch it myself.
Zephyrin.
Where is he?
Fransley going to be the one that takes the throw in, and he can absolutely hurl the ball.
Against the wind here, it should float.
Back out to Fransley as it's cleared away, and then he'll take a couple touches to the goal line, rifles it across, and it's cleared away.
Here comes a counter now. This is how to beat the Pioneers if you can beat them.
Really nicely done by McClanahan by getting a toe in on that ball.
The Pioneer defenders are excellent at attacking. Fransley and Philippe have plenty of, and even Beltran have plenty of assists and goals this year. They will attack, and so if they're all up there, they're vulnerable to the counter, and that's what the Lakers tried to put together right there.
Philippe to Machado, contact in the back. We're going to play on.
Who's that?
Machado working on the far side. That's cleared away. Kaisers comes in and wins that ball. Ball in the air, settled by Beltran. Back out to Zephyrin.
Beltran made that look really easy, and that was not. That was a ridiculously high skill play right there.
Yeah.
Especially in this wind and cold. Ooh.
He doesn't like the challenge as his stud was up.
Who's yapping over here?
Our women's coach.
Oh.
Ball in from the Lakers. Header is over the goal line for a goal kick.
25 minutes left here in the first half. We're scoreless. I am Sports Information Director Chad Jenkins, along with, what's your title at your church?
I am Associate Pastor for Youth and Their Families at Knoll Avenue Church of the Nazarene.
Nice.
I made that up.
That was a long title.
Yeah.
Oh,
misplayed Morales. He's tries to keep it in, and he does not, fortunately. Misplayed back pass. Morales was there and takes a heavy touch and rolls out of bounds for a goal kick.
That's two pretty good chances for Morales. Pioneers have had the best opportunities so far, two of them.
They're wanting the foul count. Home benches.
The bench or Skelly? No. I don't know what it is. I don't know. I'll tell the actual coaches.
McClanahan up to Wallace. Overlapping run from Zephyrin.
I guess if they're letting him on the bench, they don't mind.
Cleared away by Valesco, the keeper.
I actually don't know, though. I don't have that.
Overplayed. Kaisers comes in and clears it up. Herringer. Big ball ahead. Looking for Wallace. He'll get a touch on it. Left foot, just wide. And by just wide, I mean
very wide.
Very wide of the goal. Not a bad idea there. Good work there from the Pioneers.
Chris. That is a complete fabrication, by the way.
What?
3-3 foul count.
You just made that up?
No idea. I guess I could count. Here we go.
He admitted he made that up.
1-1.
Skelly goes, no way.
4-1. also have the ball more. It makes sense.
Right. Kaiser's coming in and cleaning that ball up out of bounds for a throw-in for the Lakers. He is a strong presence in the back for the Pioneers.
Man, he's been out the last few weeks. I don't know what the injury was, but he hasn't been in there lately. Just recently got the starting job back.
Cleared up the line for the Pioneers.
Does the ball play differently in this cold? Do your feet hurt more when you kick it, or do these guys not care?
Probably doesn't necessarily, once you're in the play here, it probably doesn't change a ton.
In my vast experience playing at this level in junior high, the balls are always rock hard regardless of weather, so it didn't matter.
Yeah. Ball played ahead. Kaisers is able to clear it out. Now we are completely exposed to the elements here, folks, so you're getting the raw wind and
Yep.
cold and weeping and gnashing of teeth.
Yes.
Garcia working in the corner, the left corner here against two Pioneers. We can't really see much. Cleared ahead. Guzman across to Trickta, and that's cleared away. Handled nicely by Kaisers. Ball drop all the way back here to Brandon Asher. Looking for Guzman again. He'll keep the ball in. Played ahead to Terrazas. Alvey working against Terrazas. The ball will trickle out of bounds. It'll be a corner kick.
Coach Wardlaw wanted Alvey to basically concede that play and kick it out of bounds. Alvey doesn't like to do that. He likes to show off his skills. I can respect that. As an elite defender myself in junior high, I never kicked it out of bounds.
An elite defender in junior high.
You know it. Is this Garcia again taking the corner?
I'm not sure.
Let's just give it to him. Good ball there.
Curling into the back post, punched away by 1P.
And it'll be Garcia again from the other side. I actually was a really good defender in junior high.
I believe it.
But for the private Christian school circuit in junior high, there's like 14 of us.
Private Christian. Dangerous corner in. Trickday looking for it, and that will be ricocheted off of Callahan and out. Excuse me, McClanahan. That's the second time this year I think I've called him Callahan.
I like it. Another corner. This is 3 in a row. And nobody wants this cleared away and brought to safety more than Beltran, our elite defender.
Back going to the back post. Shot is hit, but chested away by McClanahan.
2 on that shot?
Zepeda with the shot there.
That was blocked by McClanahan. Okay. Still not cleared away.
Lakers were looking for a handball. I didn't think that was the case.
Front shoulder at best for McClanahan. Finally, a goal kick. Yeah, Naperville tricked us from Naperville. My great-grandma was from Naperville. My sister-in-law lives there now. It's not very interesting. Those are just facts I'm stating.
Big ball from Kaisers into the corner. Machado working against, I believe that's Guzman there, number 8. No, I'm sorry. Ortiz. Ball played ahead now to Guzman here on the left side. Working against Zephyrin. Played across.
McClanahan breaks that up.
Get up, Lucas!
Hunyak is about to come into the game, according to Coach Wardlaw, I think.
One-touch play looking back for Herringer, not able to do that. Ball played ahead, nobody home.
Good grief.
Pioneers possessing on the far side of the field here. Kaisers. Cross to Beltran.
Lakers are doing a great job of disrupting what the Pioneers like to do. Work the ball forward slowly with defenders. There's just been no flow for the Pioneers so far. A couple of opportunities has been it. Pioneers 8-2 in one of the best conferences in the country, which includes Baker and Valley, who are also hosting opening round matches today. I think they're ranked 4th and 5th or 3rd and 4th or something. And those were our only 2 losses in conference. Oh, this guy's a ref. Holy crap, I thought that was the coach.
No, that's the
like, is
fourth
this-
official.
I'm like, is this coach going to stand here the whole time for real? And then why was he walking all the way over to Skelly? That makes a lot more sense now.
Good grief.
You'd be like, hey, coach, can you move, please? You're in a horrible spot. He looks just like the rest of the... Oh, I guess he looks like our coaches too, but who's...
Tanner, who you going for? Tanner, who you going for? Who you going for?
Thank you.
Hunyak will replace Morales here at the next opportunity. Hunyak, leading goal scorer coming off the bench. That's a fun weapon to have.
One-touch play here.
There we
Up to
go.
Wallace in the corner looking to play a ball across. He does. Very high. Machado looking to get ahead on it. Does. Weakly headed. Valesco picks it up. Just under 15 minutes to go here. A ricochet off the head of Beltran and out for a Laker throw-in just past the Pioneer bench.
Who did he call that on 7? Or get it to 7? Just so you can roll the R on his name.
Yeah.
Enrique Bengston about to check in as well.
Thanks.
He'll be going in for Cabello. Starting to get miserable.
Yes.
Toes are starting to freeze over. I was fine setting up. I was fine sitting here for the first 25 minutes. But I'm from Chicago. I don't mind this. This is fine.
It's not. It isn't the worst thing ever. I mean, it
No.
could be raining.
Remember how cold it was for the Kansas Wesleyan opening round a couple years ago?
Yeah.
You weren't here for that.
No,
were
but
you?
I
You've seen the video of the breath and whatnot.
yeah.
It was awful. And right near the end, a front came through and the temperature dropped like 20 degrees in a second, and it was miserable.
Ugh.
It's a different type of cold in Chicago. I've lived in Chicago for, my whole childhood, and then northern Indiana for college and post-college, some time in Colorado, and now Kansas for 8 years. And
Fransley up ahead to Wallace. Back across. Shot. Morales out for a corner kick. Substitutions here.
Whose face did that go off of? 5, I think.
Entering the game for the Pioneers, number 13, Henrik Bengtson, and number 18, Tanner Hunyak.
Who's taking it? What number?
Ball played across on the corner kick there, and then it was ricocheted, I believe.
13 hammered it.
And then we have an hammered it wide, and then there was a player in an offside position. I believe that was Wallace.
Yeah.
So offside is the call. Valesco will have the restart.
Anyway, the downtown Chicago cold, with it coming off the lake, and everywhere I've lived has had its share of cold. But there's a soul-crushing, bone-chilling, suicide-inducing cold in downtown Chicago in the winter that turns these people into. It's also a character-building cold. Good folks. Good folks come out of that downtown Chicago, man. It's a nasty weather.
6. Thank you. 11 minutes remaining here in the first half. Philippe Abreu ready to sub in for the Pioneers.
He'll be coming in for Wallace. That's out.
Ball is just out of bounds. Substitution here.
Into the game for the Pioneers, number 8, Philippe Abreu.
Tanner Hunyak in the game for the Pioneers, a leading goal scorer. He's kind of that center forward who posts up near the front of the box, and they'll loft it to him, and he'll go to work from there.
Yeah, I think that's a fair.
Is that a fair assessment? It's one of those big, strong. Who'd he call that on?
I think he got Zephyrin.
All right. Alvey didn't like that. He was showing some emotion. You don't hear him very much during the games.
No, he was very vocal with that, which is rare. Cleared away, not quite out.
Nice play from
And
Bengtson.
gets his toe in there.
He's mixed it up a couple times already since being in a couple minutes ago. Making some impact out there in the midfield.
Pioneers have to feel good about this performance thus far, honestly.
They've had the best chances, that's for sure. Except for that flurry of corner kicks. It's been Pioneers, I don't know, 60-40.
Yeah, I think that's fair. Maybe even a little bit more of a spread on that, honestly. Ball in. Ooh, crash. And that'll be a goal. I'm sorry, that was a horrific call on that as I was looking off the ball. That will go off the head of, I think, was that Hunyak?
No idea. I missed it all. Kevin.
What happened? Who was that?
Abreu or Stefan? Which Philippe? Well, yeah, I wish that was more exciting. Sorry.
Goal scored for the Pioneers by number 18, Tanner Hunyak. Assisted on the play by number 8, Philippe Abreu.
a horrific call. I am so sorry. What?
And I should have
18 for 12. Thank you.
I should have muted you as you put your headphones back on.
Why did it sound horrific?
You just foul on McClanahan. Why can't you sub on a foul? That seems odd to me.
You cannot sub on a foul in high school and in college. In club you can, in U.S. soccer and in professional. Yeah, I feel the need to apologize for that call on that goal. That was horrific. There was a big crash.
You should apologize.
There was a big crash right before that, and the referee and me kept my eye away from the ball, and the next thing I know, the ball is in the back of the net. And the goal itself was anticlimactic, no doubt. Ball in, looking for Hunyak. Misplayed by the defender. Bankston overplays it. Be cleared away. Gransley on the back. Oh,
so
played
fast.
away.
That makeup speed that he's got is off the charts.
McClanahan up to Machado and intercepted there by Ponce. Looking for Trickta, and that'll be out of bounds for a Pioneer throw-in.
I didn't even take a picture. Wow.
You're awful.
We're way off our game on that. We couldn't figure out what had happened. We have a horrible angle here with people standing in front of us. The people on the video saw it much better than we did, for sure.
Yeah. Looking for Hunyak. Terrazas clears it up the line. Zephyrin. McClanahan.
If there are any
Back to Kaisers.
NAIA soccer historian fans listening, and I know there are, Hunyak reminds me of Steve Leonard, who played for Azusa Pacific in '07 on the national championship team. Now, he's no Steve Leonard, who is playing in MLS now, I think.
Oh, is he?
But he was that type of player, a big, physical guy who would just post up the sweeper, and they would feed it to him, and he would turn and smash goals home. It's like Steve Leonard light, if I may be so bold.
Bankston rifled it at Machado. Able
That-
to settle it.
That national championship tournament was played in Olathe. That was one of my first tasks as an SID, and I had no idea what I was doing as an
Yeah.
SID and a soccer viewer. But I remember that Azusa team. Skelly Keller had just graduated the year before and was not on that team.
I went to that game.
I was there.
Championship game.
So you remember their big
No.
center forward? No, not at all. Sorry.
2007, I would have been
Just kills the story.
a sophomore in high school. Or a junior.
Little did we know our paths would cross so many times. Henceforth.
And the sniffles you're hearing right now have nothing to do with the cold. Just a sentimental moment.
Yeah.
I can't handle it. Beltran. Looking for Bankston, intercepted. Beltran with another tackle attempt here, playing it ahead.
Look at Fransley. There's nothing there. What are you seeing?
Fransley got his hand up around the shoulder, and I can understand what they're asking for.
You wanted a handball or a foul?
Foul.
Okay.
Zephyrin, no reason to get your hand up by his neck, shoulder area there.
He's fast enough to recover, and I don't know if he believes it.
Substitution here.
Oscar.
12 out for Abmali. That's a great name.
Into the game for the Lakers, number 18, Andrew O'Malley.
Zephyrin looking to play it up the line, and that will ricochet off of the recently entered into the game O'Malley.
He's from Pine Grove, Illinois.
Sure.
No, that's not right at all. Pine Grove, I read. Pingree.
Sounds like a wine.
It does.
Can't see anything here with people on our way. Offside is the call against Hunyak.
Idiot.
Just over 3 minutes left in the first half. Score is 1-0 in favor of the Pioneers. Off of the head of Tanner Hunyak, coming off the bench, leading scorer for the Pioneers this year.
Yeah, he's got the knack, man.
He does.
Finds those goals. Of course, he started most of the year. Last month or so, not so much, but still finds goals. He had that game winner against Benedictine with 1 second on the clock in the opening round, in the first round of the Hart postseason tournament. You can find that on YouTube if you were so inclined.
On the YouTubes.
Make sure to tell them about the YouTubes. Inside jokes are good in broadcasts, for sure.
No, you hear that about goal scorers a lot, that they just have a knack for the net.
Yep.
And that's what we have here. It's hard to explain, but players just know how to be, and there's a lot of skill in that as well, of knowing where you need to be when you need to be there.
Instinct. Boy, Garcia's fancy schmancy with that ball working through 5 guys, finally out of bounds.
That'll be a Pioneer throw-in. A lot of fancy footwork, but not going really anywhere with it, honestly. Playing it back to Zephyrin. We'll play it up the line. Hunyak given pursuit.
Oh, that was
Challenged.
close.
Really nicely done there. Bankston, a lot of hands there, but playing into the corner.
We got the corner shot for you.
Be out of bounds for a goal kick.
I'm not sure yet if it was worth the effort. What do you think, Nino? Yeah?
Minute 47 here.
We've got a 200-foot cord running from that camera all the way behind the bench to the table.
Oh, God bless America.
Right?
Long ball ahead. Kaisers comes in and clears it away, and that'll just make it over the fence, unfortunately.
We got a 1-minute count coming soon.
Ball played across. Cleared away by Philippe. Bankston's going to get a foot. Nope. Herringer.
Pioneers can counter, but there's nobody there. That's not part of the Pioneers' game either. They acted like they didn't know what to do. Pioneers countering now. Abreu up the left side. Ahead to Hunyak. He's got control of it, working against Asher. He's got Machado.
1 minute remaining.
He's got Machado on the far side, and that's cleared away. I think that was, I saw 14, but there's no 14 in the game. Lakers attacking from the other side. Beltran clears with the head. Nobody wants the ball. Bankston. McClanahan clears. They're just trying to get to halftime. 30 seconds left. Wampy probably should have called for that ball and then just kept it and punted it away for the end. Here we go, 10 seconds. Cordy will count down.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Good
The
first half.
referee has indicated the beginning of halftime. Your score at the break is 1-0 in favor of your Pioneers.
Great first half by the Pioneers. Controlled possession for the most part and got that one goal. Had a couple of opportunities other than that. And we'll go to the half leading 1-0 here
Make sure
on
to check out NAIA
MNUsports.com.
National Championship News by visiting the official home of the NAIA at www.naia.org.
I'm a part of the PAA because I believe in building champions of character for now and the future, and I am a pioneer for life.
Donations to the Pioneer Athletics Association directly impact the lives of nearly 400 student athletes at MNU. Membership levels are available for everyone wanting to make a difference. Together through the PAA, we can make MNU Athletics one of the nation's top NAIA programs. Call the Pioneer Athletics Association at 913-971-3278 or go to MNUsports.com.
I really don't think my parents believed it when I told them. The first in a family of 7. It wasn't in the blueprint for me. Sure, there were obstacles. More than anything, I needed a place. I needed a place that would help me to believe. From the very first day of my degree program at Mid-American Nazarene University, I knew the focus on faith, the commitment to excellence, the level of personal care, this was different.
the thing that I realized that I've been seeking advice, like I have through you, like through people, and I've talked to a lot of people, but I really haven't just sat down and listened to them. Like, what is it? Where are you leading me? Where, so I need to do that. I think. And the good thing about it is I might be able to ask you this.
45 on the clock, half number 2. You got it. Check, check. We're back for the second half here. Pioneers versus Lakers. MNU versus Roosevelt out of Chicago, Illinois. I am Sports Information Director Chad Jenkins, joined alongside the great Gordy Wetmore.
Hello.
Arnold Wetmore III.
In the words of Adele, hello, how are you? It's her newest song.
Yeah, I've heard it.
Yeah, pretty good.
It's heart-wrenching, apparently. I don't know that kind of,
Sure.
I don't know that kind of pain.
Let's point at Ken when he points over at us and Mitch. Ready? Goalkeeper. Come on, Ken. Don't let us down. Yes, we are. God bless you, Ken.
If you're looking at the clock and wondering why it runs and stops at sometimes, it's a screenshot from DaxStats where I'm keeping the clock on a computer, so it doesn't match up with the actual time sometimes. So don't worry about it. It's just a rough estimate.
Ball is booted up the field.
There you go. I like the energy. So that substitution that Wardlaw made paid off handsomely.
Yes.
Hunyak from Abreu, both off the bench.
Not to
Pioneers-
mention both men in their own right are handsome.
I mean, there's no denying that.
One is a married man, though, so don't get your hopes up, ladies.
Look at Fransley run. My goodness.
Ooh, taken down.
Yeah, give me a yellow for that.
It's going to be a rough challenge. He's going to hit the whistle hard and head over there, have a conversation. Doesn't look like it's going to be any.
We all good, boys? Who'd he call that? Bending over.
8. I see it on his shorts, I believe.
Well done, Lakers uniform designers. Nice, clear numbers. That's all we care about.
Absolutely. Mad props to Laker designers.
Yeah.
Do people still say mad oh, wait. Ball lofted in, left-footed. McClanahan across. Flag is up. Flag is up. Flag is up. He's
Nothing.
offside.
We're good. We're the best, man. There were several shots there, or was it just offsides from the beginning?
It was offsides from the beginning. I think it was offsides on Kaisers, the German redhead there in the middle.
We were all over that, man. The clock didn't even flinch. Best table crew in the NAIA right here.
Well, I saw Mark's flag go up.
You saw it.
Yeah.
You knew what to look for. Gordy's a ref.
We could hear it on Mitchell's headset over here as the referees are using ref talk today, and that's not true.
Wow.
He's not listening.
I was like, really? That'd be sweet.
I used that. I refereed a state championship game a couple weekends ago.
I saw you with your gear all. You're on Facebook there with your microphones and.
No, we did not have that system set up, but I did tell somebody that.
You had something.
No, we just had flags. We didn't have headsets or anything. But
You had something. I'm going to look it up.
that's a lie.
You are mistaken.
Oh, yeah. In the semifinal game the night before, there was a ball cleared off the line, and I was the assistant in front of the bench, and the coaches were freaking out, and I said, no, I heard him over the headset. He said it was no goal. And they just kind of stared at me for a second, like, you're not wearing a headset, you idiot.
Well done.
And then they laughed, thankfully.
MNU Baker women's basketball is underway. They've got video streaming, and we're supposed to have stats, but I'm not seeing the stats, so I'm going to be trying to figure that out here.
High pressure here from the Pioneers.
Baker football is destroying Point, Georgia right now, 40-14 in the third quarter.
Cabello looking for Morales. Nothing doing. Trickles out of bounds for a throw-in. Play in front of the table cleared away.
Pioneers with the wind. doesn't necessarily help their game as they try to keep it on the pitch, as they say. You like that?
Well done.
Yeah.
Pioneers looking for that ball as they're throwing, but it will be a toss for Roosevelt. Climbing on the back of Zephyrin, the ball will go out of bounds for a goal kick.
Do you know why Roosevelt University is named Roosevelt?
I could give you a guess that would be wrong.
Well, you got two guys to choose from.
Theodore and Franklin.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know which or if either. No, there's a Roosevelt Road in Chicagoland.
Or his lesser-known grandnephew, Andrew.
I thought you were going to come up with a better name than that.
Oh.
There probably is an Andrew Roosevelt. Festus or something.
Jamarcus.
Jamarcus Roosevelt, the long-lost cousin.
He founded a tattoo parlor. That was
Right.
Ball roll all the way back and out for a goal kick. Valesco will take it.
Named after lesser-known stepbrother Carl Roosevelt.
Carl.
That's my favorite everyman name.
Bubbles Roosevelt.
Yeah. Roosevelt. Let's look it up. I'm not doing anything important. About Roosevelt.
Pretty, I'd knock on wood for this statement, but pretty clean game so far. I mean,
Sure.
sometimes you come out to these games and it's just a slugfest.
Yeah, Valley and Baker generally give us those types of games.
And there's nothing, as far as a referee is concerned, there's only so much you can do.
Well, they've got campuses in Chicago and in Schaumburg, where I met my wife. My wife was living in Schaumburg. All sorts of connections
Wow.
when I met her. My father grew up in Elk Grove.
Philippe gets a toe in on it. We got a counter for the Pioneers. Weekly played ahead by Cabello. Philippe with an acrobatic clearance there, putting the ball back in. Tripta.
You have no excuses. You have 2 turnovers.
What is happening right now?
I don't know. It's
Kaiser's is like, forget this, man.
Doesn't matter. 2 turnovers. Turn the ball that way.
Good
Played
cross.
across, cleared away by Zephyrin. Right-footed, rolls 2 goal lengths wide on the left side. Goal kick. A right-footed shot
Acosta.
from Miguel Acosta.
Hey! We've lost the last 2 goal kicks. 1 from us, 1 from them right here. Win it!
The school was started in 1945.
Big goal kick from Juan P. Skipped ahead by McClanahan. Pioneer throwing. Zephyrin with a huge toss ahead to Morales. That'll go off his foot and it'll be out for a corner kick.
Cabello will take this. Was there a shot there?
No, there was not.
Okay.
It was off the foot of Asher.
I'm reading about Roosevelt University, and I'm not paying attention to the game. Where'd it go? Okay.
Hey, there's one that went down that hill.
Ball in. Cleared away. Acosta clears it out. Pioneer throwing in front of the bench.
That fence is so stuck.
Okay. Interesting start to Roosevelt University. We'll get that in a second.
Zepeda clears it up the line. It's ricocheted out of bounds. Be a throw in here.
Edward J. Sparling, who was president of the YMCA College in Chicago, was a visionary and refused to provide his board with demographic information regarding his student body, like fearing they would instate a quota limiting the number of blacks, Jews, immigrants, and women. This is 1945, right, when that kind of thing was common. Go ahead.
Trickta up ahead. Oh, one-on-one with the keeper here. Plays it just wide.
Scored.
Just wide of the keeper and into the net, the back of the net. Said that poorly. Goal scored for Roosevelt by number 13, Jose Garcia. That was an assist, I believe, from Evan Trickta.
So we are tied at 1, folks. And Kevin Wardlaw saw that one coming. I heard him exclaim at a yeah. Did you get an assist? Sorry.
Goal scored for the Lakers by number 13, Jose Garcia. Assisted on the play by number 19, Evan Trickta.
Nobody objected to your...
Putting the ball in front of us here at the table. Morales looking to get around the defender. McClanahan wins the header. Settle it at his feet. Looking ahead to Wallace. Contact on his back. No foul given.
Check. Who are they saying has no left? Philippe?
Sure.
Philippe is left-footed. That's funny. Unless he's talking about Kaisers.
Kaisers wins the header strong.
Well, I was in the middle of a decent story there. Now we're all depressed because we're tied. Anyway, this YMCA college guy said, no, you're not going to limit who goes to my college. And when they insisted, he resigned under protest.
Wow.
And then a bunch of his staff went with him.
Good for him.
Yeah. And he's chartered a new school called Thomas Jefferson College in 1945. 2 weeks later, Franklin Roosevelt died in office, a champion of civil rights and all that, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So they renamed the college Roosevelt after him, and soon after, Eleanor Roosevelt did something. Served as a beacon of encouragement and support for the institution and its vision, dedicating it to the enlightenment of the human spirit. So there you have it.
Zephyrin giving pursuit on the ball in the corner, and that'll go out of bounds for a goal kick. Interesting. It's a way cooler beginning than ours, I think. Ours as in Mid-America. Kind of. Substitution here for Roosevelt. It'll be Marino Lopez. 16 for 12.
Entering the game for the Lakers, number 16, Marino Lopez.
Who came on? 16?
16 for 12. Wind is fiercely howling. Zephyrin streaming down the right side. Tries to play it across, and we cleared out for a corner kick. Wallace looking to get ahead on it. Go to the other corner here now for Wallace. He'll keep it in, plays it back, trying to get to Philippe. Stefan Philippe, that is. He'll retreat. Looking to play the ball ahead to Garcia. That's broken up.
Philippe saw that play coming like 10 seconds ago and sprinted right to the spot. Some excellent soccer knowledge right there.
Eight. 18 for 8 here.
Foul by 14.
Andrew O'Malley here. O'Malley. He told me before the game, but I cannot remember for the life of me how to pronounce that.
No.
McClanahan. Cabello. Back to McClanahan, out to Wallace.
This is more of the Pioneer style, trying to keep it and just work it slowly up.
Zephyrin tries to play it across.
Nice defense there.
Well done there from Tarazis.
I think they're going to get Fransley on a foul.
They will. Tarazis will take the restart. Looking to attack here in the midfield. Pioneers stacking numbers back. Hands on the player there. Wallace is able to disrupt things. 2-on-1 in the corner. Hopefully you can see that because we can't. And now it's cleared away from
What's he doing over there?
McClanahan.
Our cameraman is... Jeez.
Goal scored for the Lakers, finding the player on the back post, and we're not sure who that is. Eight from 13.
Goal scored for the Lakers by number 8, Omar Guzman. Assisted on the play by number 13, Jose Garcia.
Pioneers in big trouble. This is not the type of team that is built to come back.
14.
Into the game for the Pioneers, number 13, Henrik Bingston.
Boy, the Pioneers are furious at their man Cabello for not sprinting off the field. Many players were screaming at him and yelling at him, and he completely ignored them and took his time getting off the field. Big foul here from 18. No, 16? 18 is out there. Who did he come in for?
Lopez.
Number?
Could be either one. 18 came in for 8. Lopez is in, number 16, as well as number 18, O'Malley.
What was the other sub you said?
16 for 12 and 18 for 8.
Okay, I got those.
Herringer taking the restart here. Ball lofted in, cleared away. And another touch clears that safely to midfield.
Trickto with that foul, and now the Pioneers will reset again. Morales dangerous from here, but they're not going to shoot it. We'll play it forward.
Wallace lofted in, nicely done, looking for Bankston. That is headed off of a Laker and into the arms of the keeper, Valesco. 26:59 left here in the second half, 2-1 in favor of the Lakers.
Pioneers will be playing desperate soccer for the next 25 minutes, trying to tie this thing up. McClanahan breaks up that clearance. Pioneers still dangerous in the attacking third.
Machado. Over to Wallace, just out of reach for a goal kick.
We haven't said Machado's name much this game. He hasn't been able to get involved. First team all-conference player for the Pioneers.
Had an outstanding season for MNU this year. Been a lot of fun to watch.
Absolutely. Handful of seniors on this team will not want to see their season end right here. Pioneers have not lost an opening round match in 3 tries. Defeated Oklahoma Baptist by forfeit. Remember that?
Yeah, that was bizarre.
Lost in a shootout, and then all the seniors had, basically moved on and gotten over it in the next couple days. They were back out there and then made a run to the Final Four Nationals.
Ooh, nicely done by Kaisers, getting a toe in against Tricta.
It had been determined OBU had used an ineligible player. They self-reported. Yeah, number 3 is hurt. Watch the clock. And then we beat Kansas Wesleyan via penalty kicks a couple years later, or the next year. Last year beat Bethel, Tennessee 2-0. And Pioneers have hosted 3 straight opening rounds and won them all. In danger here. $25 minutes to try to get the game-tying score and move on to the final site in Delray Beach, Florida.
24 for 19.
Clock in. Well, 24 hasn't come in yet. I'll leave him in there. You could turn this computer. Just get on the other side of the table or something. If you're good. Machado out, Abreu in. Abreu made it happen in the first half. Finding Hunyak. Is this a corner? It looks like a throw in.
Into the game for the Lakers. Number
We have
24,
camera
Jesus
2.
Marquez.
Never mind.
And for the Pioneers, number 8, Philippe Abreu.
Winner of this game moves on to Delray Beach, Florida for the final site, 16-team tournament. As the round of 32 is being played at 16 host sites around the country.
McClanahan's able to get his foot in there and clear it away. I believe that's what happened in the corner there. Morales, Herringer, Wallace now on the far side.
Pioneers will look to build. Still plenty of time to play their game. The dump and chase game is not part of the MNU repertoire.
Morales across. Kaiser's back to 1P. 23, okay.
I want to eventually finish my pizza discussion. It'll be short.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be short.
McClanahan shanks
Jeez.
that.
Is that a shot?
Yeah.
Just a bit high. 23 in,
No.
23 out. He was just in
Yeah.
for a couple minutes, right?
No, that was 24.
Okay.
Into the game for the Lakers. Number 8, Omar Guzman.
Basically, the pizza discussion begins and ends in my mind with Giordano's. You've got Giordano's, Gino's East, and Lou Malnati's. Three pretty distinct, different pizza places. Pizzeria Uno should be in the conversation as well, but I've never had it, so I cannot comment with any kind of intelligence on Pizzeria Uno or Due, I don't know. But Gino's East, I mean, I'll eat it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's the JV.
Sure, sure.
I do enjoy the complete layer of sausage. Did you notice that? I know you're not interested, but anyway.
Yeah.
Gino's East is fine. It's no Giordano's. And Lou Malnati's, I had it recently for the first time a couple years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And get out of here with that. I mean, seriously.
Oh, Abreu looking to pressure there. It's cleared away.
Some sort of ridiculous crust. It was weird. It should not be in the conversation. And if you like Lou Malnati's, I feel for you. Go to Giordano's and have your life changed. You know, Hunyak about to come in for the Pioneers. These were the subs that made it happen in the first half, trying to find that magic again in the final 20 minutes.
Philippe McClanahan here in the middle. Out to Abreu. Abreu up to Bankston.
Tried to chip it up to Morales, nothing doing. Roosevelt is going to pack it in their defensive third for the final 20 minutes. You know that. It's going to be really hard for the Pioneers to bust through this line. 2 quick goals in the second half for the Lakers. Turn this game completely around. They get a foul on Beltran,
He's vocal about that one, but that was an easy call, I thought.
and he had his hands up like I didn't do anything, which means I totally did something.
Yes.
But it got 20 degrees colder when they scored again, didn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Like not literally, just now I'm miserable instead of excited.
Right. Ball bouncing around in the midfield. Lakers looking to possess here, unable to do so as the Pioneers will reclaim it. Beltran.
Ooh.
One in the corner here. Guzman working against Stefan Philippe, and he'll repossess that ball in favor of the Pioneers. Played down the line looking for Morales. Abreu makes sure he gets the ball and the player there.
Yeah. So he's going in for Kaisers instead of Morales. Is that what's happening? 4. As the Pioneers are going to overload the offense, and they'll be certainly susceptible to the counter, but at this point, that's a risk they'll have to take.
Thank you.
7 with that cross. Who came in? 18 off and 19? Okay.
End of the game for the Lakers. Number 19, Evan Trickta. And number 23, Oscar Gaitan. For the Pioneers, number 18, Tanner Hunyak.
Big chance for the Lakers. Philippe back to break it up. Beautiful play by the senior.
Under 17 minutes to play.
Fransley, Beltran, and Philippe are the back line for the Pioneers as they've brought in an extra attacker with Hunyak. If you want 3 defenders to prevent counterattacks, those are your guys.
Erringer. Head to Hunyak. One touch play to McClanahan. Looking ahead for Morales, and that'll go back to the hands of Velasco.
Pioneer women's basketball leads Baker 29-28 with 4 minutes left in the half. We call 14.
Yep. That was there against Acosta. Fransley across the back here to Beltran. Herringer. Back to Beltran, over to Philippe. Looking for Hunyak. Intercepted by Ortiz. Ortiz still carrying. The head to Acosta. No, to Garcia.
I wonder if Garcia got Conference Player of the Year or something. He's a special talent, you can tell.
Ortiz plays it in, ricocheting around in the box.
Pioneers should be the ones pressing, but it is all Lakers in the second half. Playing against the wind to boot.
Played across here.
19 with that shot on goal.
Trickta's shot is scooped up by 1P. Dumps it out to Bankston on the right side, over to McClanahan in the middle.
Visitor Sog. Pioneers finally get the ball on their end of the field. And they'll try to possess. 14 minutes left.
Abreu looking for Bankston, broken up there. Nicely done by Ortiz. Cleared up the line by Zepeda. Out of bounds for a Pioneer throw-in. 13.5 minutes to go. Still plenty of time here.
And the Pioneers will use the entire clock, as we've seen a couple times in the last several years. Goals in the last second twice since I've been here. Just recently. Here we go.
Ball's played across by Wallace. Wallace unable to handle that, sharply hit. Then he wins the ball, lofts it in. Bankston across to Wallace, not able to get there. Another header from Hunyak. It's scooped up by Valesco.
Big scramble in front of the box, good chance. Got some guys cramping on the field.
Half of the Laker team is on the field right now, laying on the ground.
On the kick, clock back in, but there's still some guys getting stretched out there.
13, thank you.
They can remove 13 all they want. I want. That guy's awesome.
Indirect restart coming out here for Valesco.
Pioneers will be dangerous here. Herringer will serve the ball in. This is his specialty. Set pieces. This is a little far out for a goal directly from him, but he's excellent in this spot, putting it exactly where he wants.
12 minutes left. Herringer. A little low, cleared away. Philippe back to Herringer. Nicely lofted to the back post. Keeper comes in and makes the catch. Nicely done by Valesco.
Beautiful service from Herringer there.
Won by Philippe. Tracking that the whole way. Abreu. Morales. Lakers come out with the ball. Herringer. Looking for Morales, intercepted by Ortiz. Garcia.
Man, he's good. Was that a nutmeg?
Apparently. Garcia working hard on that far, on the near side here, really doing well. Nice ball in, looking for Trickta. He's offside. 10:30 left.
Coming up at 5 p.m. Pioneer Volleyball faces Union College out of Kentucky. In a similar situation. Winner advances to the national site in Sioux City, Iowa. Sioux City, Delray Beach, Florida, 6-1, right?
Yeah. Pioneers with the ball in the back. Philippe playing that ball long. Up ahead to Wallace, looking for Hunyak off his head, and Valesco will slide out and make
a couple of nice chances. Pioneers starting to put together some threats. As my tongue is going numb now.
No, it's 6, but nice try.
Foul. The keeper gets 6 seconds after what?
to possess the ball after he scoops it up. He has 6 seconds to do something with it.
Calm down, man. Is that a foul on Abreu? Clock stopped again for some more injuries or cramping. Sub. He wants a sub. Right?
He's sending, let's see, 14. So 12 for 14 instead of 13.
I like the honesty of the question.
Into the game for the Lakers, number 12, Josh Ponce.
Good. Offsides again.
Huh?
12 for 14, now 14's going for 13.
14 for 13. Okay, thank you.
Abreu near side, trying to work it forward. We can find Hunyak. Pioneers are getting more offensive players into the game.
Back post for Wallace, playing it back across.
Yes!
Goal. Stay off the field, you morons.
Peralt has lost his mind.
Who was that?
I think it was Hunyak again.
Yeah.
From Wallace.
So 8 is off. 8, 9 are off. Who else came off, Rob?
What is happening?
8, 9, and no, 12 didn't. 12 didn't come on.
What is? Do you have the subs?
Yeah.
What is it? Give them to me real quick.
For them,
Yeah.
14 in for 13, and then for us, 11 in for 8 and 4 in for 9. 11 for 8, 4 for 9.
Goal scored for the Pioneers by number 18, Tanner Hunyak, assisted on the play by number 6, Cameron Wallace.
And Philippe. And number 3, Stefan Philippe. Assist.
Another assist credited to Stefan Philippe. Substitutions in for the Lakers, number 14, Miguel Acosta. For the Pioneers, number 4, Johannes Kaisers. And number 11, Lucas Machado.
And I failed to take pictures once again.
So we are all tied up here. 7 minutes left. Huge throw into the box. Bankston. That's over the top for a goal kick.
You got the score, Nino? You're all good? That was a little bit better call, I think, right?
Sure.
We were excited. It was more organic.
Yeah, it was.
The thing is, when goals are scored, you and I have so much more to do than just call the game. So
Right.
we just freeze. We have to stop the clock. We're in charge of everything. We have to stop the clock. We have to do the stats. We have to get the goal scores announced and everything. So our goal calls need work.
Bankston.
I think I got a good yes in there. That helped.
Marv Albert moment there.
Yeah, yeah. What? He called a foul.
I don't know. It sounded awful, though.
Yeah,
Everybody's going.
They took 13 off and we scored to tie it. So thanks
Yeah.
for that. Or no, he came off right after the goal, didn't he?
Mitchell, who's he going for?
Mitchell! I'll mute you. You can be louder. Go ahead. Oh my gosh, I'm starting to freeze starting to shudder.
Herringer. Bankston. Machado on the far side.
Philippe was calling it.
Bankston. Shot.
Blocked by
Ricocheted.
3.
Header going to the far post for Wallace, and that'll be out of bounds for a goal kick.
Who got a head on that? Was that Hunyak?
Hunyak, yeah.
Into the game for the Lakers, number 13, Jose Garcia.
There's much screaming happening out on the field right now.
There is. Machado winning the battle against Guzman.
Wow, nice footwork again.
Up ahead to Hunyak. Good no call there. Good, excellent no call there as well. It's not enough contact for that to be a foul. And Fransley's flopping like a fish over there. Excellent decisions from the referee.
I agree. We need him to be off the turf so he can go catch them. I can't see.
One over by Herringer.
Chris, can you make sure that goal was Hunyak? We're pretty sure that was Hunyak, right? Right on the back post as he slid in.
Nicely done from McClanahan there, getting his foot in.
All technique has
Herringer.
gone by the wayside right now. It
No
is
doubt.
smash mouth soccer, and I love that.
3.5 minutes remaining.
Pioneers are trying to get back to their game of possession, but basically it's forget that. Let's just go and smash people.
Huh? You think somebody said what?
He thinks it was an own goal.
Oh, no, we're giving that to Hunyak.
It was not an own goal for sure. Who said that? Good grief.
Ball crossed in into the hands of Alesko.
Who told you that?
He wasn't from a guy sitting right there. They're standing right there at the meeting.
Oh, the
Is
keeper?
that Passe? Come
Yeah.
on, Passe. He doesn't want to give keepers any credit or any. He doesn't want to. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, sure.
He doesn't want to admit that there was a goal scored against the keeper, so he makes it an own goal.
Right.
Where's Wardlaw?
Throwing up in his guts.
Yeah, he's out of here. He can't handle it.
He's down the line.
Let me get a picture of this. This is going to be a goal.
Herringer going to take the restart from about 35-40 out. Low drive is cleared away. Kept in there a little bit by Bankston. McClanahan back over towards midfield for Philippe. Left-footed ball. Hunyak. Hunyak, big left foot there. Not much of a left foot, I should say, and it's handled easily by Alesko. 2 minutes remaining here. Heavy pressure from the Pioneers. McClanahan back across midfield for Philippe. Beltran. Excuse me. Wallace. Ball in from Wallace, looking for Hunyak. He has had the magic head today, but nothing there. Back over to Machado. Back in towards the middle. Hunyak. Shot blocked.
By his own player. Wow.
Trying to clear it away. Back out to Machado, and he is in an offside position.
1 minute.
1 minute remaining.
Fransley just past midfield, serves it ahead to Bengston. Another nice header, Hunyak again. 40 seconds. Fransley will toss it in deep. He can throw it a mile. Fransley fires it into the box. Wallace tries the bicycle kick and launches it over the scoreboard. That might do it for regulation. One more chance, probably not going to take it.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Wow. We are headed to overtime, folks.
That concludes regulation. Your score at the end of regulation: Roosevelt University 2, your Mid-American Nazarene University Pioneers 2. We'll have a 5-minute intermission, followed by 2 10-minute sudden victory overtime periods.
OT1. Let's call it OT1. Doink. We'll have a 5-minute break. And then 10 minutes of sudden death overtime. If nobody scores, another 10 minutes of sudden death overtime. And then a shootout. 2 of our opening round matches have gone to shootout, so this is not uncommon territory for the Pioneers. If we do have a shootout, we'll have that sweet angle from across the way if we're shooting into the goal by the scoreboard, which that's where it's been done twice of the 3 times. Or both times. I'll just shut up. Just shut up, Jenkins. We're back here for overtime. Pioneers on their original side of the field, working left to right on your computer. We are tied at 2. Did Tanner get both goals? It was not an own goal. Check. It was either Wallace or, Wallace headed it.
I hit you in the face. Yes, Ken. It's all you, dude.
Clucking. We're underway for overtime. Number 1. The Pioneer starters, basically who they left the field with, I think. Pugnac's in there. Bengston's in there. I don't see Abreu. Is Abreu on the far side? Yes, so it's who they ended the game with. Fransley up the right side. Weaving. He's got himself free in the box. Hunyak. Back to Edu. Tried to get it to Bengston, but it was broken up. Help me out, man.
Headed up here, Trickta. Head to Guzman. Working against Beltran. Nothing doing there. Beltran wins it. Passes it out here to Herringer.
Does the soccer strategy change in overtime?
Not necessarily.
Is it are you avoiding mistakes as much as possible? Not that that's different from normal, but
Sure,
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
You're not going to allow counters and whatnot.
Right. I don't think, ideally, from a coaching perspective, you wouldn't want anything to change necessarily, right? You want that same intensity.
Right.
But obviously it's going to be ramped up. Nerves are going to be there, especially in this kind of setup where it's, the other team scores and you're done till next fall or forever if you're a senior. Throw in here. Big throw in. Velasco coming out for it. Punch, 2 hands. Trickta. Edu. Played ahead. Philippe. Beltran switches fields over to Wallace. Trying to play ahead to Hunyak. Nothing doing. Intercepted there. Looking for Trickta. That'll be too long. Flanahan across. Kaisers continues the switch. Ahead to Philippe. Out of sync early in this overtime period are the Lakers. You can just kind of tell. Not connecting passes like they'd like to. Not a lot of contact, but Hunyak undercutting the defensive player there.
The Lakers had this game, 8 minutes to go, led by a goal, but the Pioneers somehow got it through there.
Big ball from Valesto. Trickta.
Wow.
Just skips over.
Who slid in front of him?
My.
Alvey?
Beltran. Alvey is absolutely getting after the referee for something.
He thinks that, maybe offsides?
Corner kick here. Reaction save, cleared away. Nicely done, 1P. Goodness gracious, what a save. Hunyak. Zephyrin. Bengston's going to continue it out to Wallace. Big counter opportunity for the Pioneers. Coming down the left side. Wallace. Head to Machado. Ricocheted. In the middle here. Shot. That'll go over the top of the bar. Oh, my goodness gracious. A great opportunity for Herringer is cleared away. I'm not sure who got his foot on that. Either Lopez, number 16, or the player that's on the ground right now? Corner kick coming in here. Going for the back post. Ball was out of bounds and came back in, so that'll be a goal kick. 14. 12 for 14 coming in here for the Lakers.
Into the game for the Lakers, number 12, Josh Ponce.
Hunyak. Bankston. Looking to switch. Machado settles. Nicely done. Looking for Fransley. Some contact. Plays it across the middle here. Shot. Machado just wide. Being held on sides there is Garcia. Nicely defended by the Pioneers. Machado. Herringer. Ahead to Hunyak. Shot. Goal! Pioneers! Tanner Hunyak scores the third goal. Pioneers are going to Nationals. Continuing on to Delray Beach, Florida.
Tanner Hunyak, if we got that second goal right, scores all 3 goals off the bench, gets a hat trick to send the Pioneers to Delray Beach. Keep talking.
Goal scored, Tanner Hunyak, and the Pioneers season continues. My goodness gracious. I'm not sure who the assist was on that, but that Machado?
Game-winning goal scored for the Pioneers by number 18, Tanner Hunyak. Assisted on the play by number 11, Lucas Machado. Your final score, ladies and gentlemen, the Roosevelt University Lakers 2, your Mid-American Nazarene University Pioneers 3.
Folks, thanks for tuning in. Exciting contest here. We appreciate your listenership. Stay tuned to MNUsports.com. If you're a Pioneer sports fan, for more information, check out the www.naia.org for more information on the national championship scene. You can also check with them on Twitter at NAIA_news. Pioneers will continue on to Delray Beach, Florida. Stay tuned here, or tune in a little bit later here in about an hour and 45 minutes. The Pioneer volleyball team will open their national tournament run. It'll be a home game here from Mid-American Nazarene University, MNU Cook Center, Bell Family Arena. Thanks for listening, folks. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon.